Hi there, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a sketchbook tour of my sketchbook I've had since Christmas. And as you can see, there's a very colorful section in here. You'll just have to wait to see what that is. This video is a little bit different than ones I've done in the past, but I hope you guys still enjoy it. Alright, so getting started with the sketchbook, we have the beautiful cover, which is actually inspired by the packaging on my fine liner pens that I got, but it's not the best. I don't think I tried very hard on it, but I think it's cute. And disclaimer, this was the very first sketchbook I ever finished, so it's not the best. But we move on to the welcome page, which was actually the second welcome page because I ruined the first one. Don't ask how, but I spelt welcome with 2 L's. So this looked 10 times better on the very first one, but I accidentally ripped it and then threw it out and I couldn't fix it, so yeah, oops. I did this on Christmas Eve. You don't want to know what's underneath that. And then I had a plan. For every month, I was gonna write down, like, the song I was really into for that month, because I seem to have a favorite song every month, different one, but, it didn't really work. I don't know what that hand is. This was maybe the best drawing. What the hell? I don't even want to know. But by the way, I did this from December to May, so my art has changed a lot in the few months that I haven't been using this one, and the last page is really bad, so just gonna deal with it. So we have this cool, I was doing loose sketching. I'm not the best at it. I mean, I'm not the best at anything, obviously, but I have an eye, which I was really proud of, and the nose I'm also happy with. The lips, I've never been good with lips. My lips are very cartoony usually, so it's kind of hard for me to do good things, and that is terrifying. That's not, nope. I did a review on the fine art I was talking about, which I can actually grab from my beautifully organized, so organized drawer. Here, the flowers from the front cover. Just like that. I copied one of them. Actually, it was this one from the front. But here we go. Then we have this page. Tried to do loose sketching again. This is much better than this. You kind of just don't take your pen off the paper. But I did a review. I rated it 4.7 because the color of the lids didn't match the color of the pen. But yeah, that's kind of normal. And then we got this back of the page. More loose sketching. This, I really like these. I like this rose one the most. I did body, and you can see how much from my art now that my bodies and heads changed. And we have this cat, which was kind of the mascot for this booklet, which was only drawn a total of 3 times. But it's still the mascot. And we drew ramen. I drew ramen. It's based off of a Squishmallow that my brother got. So fun. I love ramen. Anyway, we have Mono and 6 from Little Nightmares. I was kind of obsessed with that too. Yeah, I got it, played 57 minutes of it, and then went, this game is too hard, I don't want to play a puzzle game. And we have some terrible eyes. Didn't really try. This is one of the worst body things I've ever tried to draw. I don't like it. I tried, but the hand isn't great. The head is okay, but the body, I don't know. It's, I don't know, maybe you can just see the problem, the proportions, but I drew a present, I practiced some blending, and that was pretty good. Then I did some Halloween stuff in the middle of, I don't even know, January or something. Also, if you see anything like blurred out, it's probably like it was a name or a drawing of a person I know or something like that, because I just don't want to put that kind of stuff out there, alright? Anyway, we have a cauldron and this like potion, some plants, and then this was the very first one. But we have Moxie. Yeah, because she looked like Moxie from Helluva Boss. I drew her before I started watching that show, but yeah, we have some pet paws. This was kind of her cat. She's a furry. Well, no, not really. I don't know. Tell me if she's a furry. She's a tail. That's about it. But the cat. Anyway. Terrible side angle. Very hard to see, but I don't like it. This is very bad. It gets better. I draw a better version of Emlyn. She was actually in one of my shorts recently. She's a character I don't draw often anymore. Same with Anthony, which I have a better drawing of him in here than I did on the video. But we have Moon, which is also in that video, or the short. She's one of my favorite OCs I've ever had. She's the oldest, and her lore is still developing. But there are other characters from that thing. I made her first, though. But we have Sun and Star is, we're just going to cover him up. But we have Sun. I think she's cute. But you can still see how my everything changed, how I drew everything. Yeah. Don't ask. Anyway, we have this. I'm very proud of this body model. Oh, you can also see I have these in here. So the first one said December Madness, because that was all in December. And then these are my elven characters. So, Emlyn and Anthony and everyone else from their story. But I was practicing some of these. This is not the best I've studied. It's kind of cute though. I was really proud of this. I still am. This is still one of the best things I've drawn to this day for like poses. Yeah, that's like, yeah, I don't even have the words to describe how happy I was with that. Then we drew, oh yeah, Gigi. And you can see, I used to write the dates on my art. I don't do that anymore. Yeah, but Gigi, very pretty. You can't really see, the camera can't really pick up on the line art for some reason. And then we have this page of just random features. Yeah, that's about it on that one. And then we have Celia and Delsa, which she was one of my favorite characters I designed, because of her story arc in the whole story. And then there's like a little sign for the school they go to, and these are from that story of the two other characters, Emlyn and Anthony. But I have like a little description on who she is, and this is at the point where I actually started to fill the pages. And I mean, I was before, but this is the first sketchbook where I didn't leave a page untouched. And then I practiced drawing hands and like body models, and I had to practice those. And reason being, ew. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about those. But yeah, I practiced a ton of hands. I think they're all like really good. I should go back to this method because they looked 10 times better. And then I drew this, and I was like, okay, these are weird, and they didn't work out. So I made notes about everything because I did not like them. But then we have a face, which isn't proportioned properly. She has that's just a forehead. Anyway. Oh, she has no forehead. She doesn't have a forehead. You could call it a one head. We have Emlyn and Anthony, the better characters of, like, or the better drawings of these characters. I'm struggling to speak today, jeez. But he has like laser powers. So cool. And if there's a heart in between the two characters, it means they're in love. That didn't go to play for a different group, but for some reason I did it for them. But I practiced hair, and then I drew her, and I think Isley's really, really cute. There was going to be another character who would date her, but I never drew him, so yeah. And we have Alex and Margaret Calvins, and these are the characters that I was saying that for some reason I didn't draw a heart, even though they're like the parents of Anthony, but yeah. And then I got obsessed with 6, and I just drew all of the queens of how I thought they would look. I got asked by my friend, what race is she? I don't want to answer that question, I don't know. Oh. No, that's getting cut out. I drew her, drew a vampire, moody stages. I drew some mouths and noses. And I put some things I had to work on, which was everything. And then we have this, and this is a character you've seen before, right here. Except this was the very first design of Vika. Vika Moon is her full name, but this is Vika. Very first design. You can see this is where Has-Been starts because she is my first ever Has-Been OC. But we have Alistair and Angel sketched onto the Has-Been is everything thing, and I was like, oh, it's just gonna be an obsession. It's not an obsession, it's my life, it's everything. And then we have another Has-Been OC, which I don't even have a name for him because it's fun to draw, but did not like him. Anyway, and then I drew, this gets a little weird. I decided I wanted to draw some of the characters from memory and then find them on the internet. So they're not very good. So we have Alistair from memory. I mean, I think you can tell who he is, but this is 10 times better because this actually looks like him. And then we have Angel from my memory, and I mean, why does he kind of look like Blake? But then we have actual Angel, who does not look like his voice actor, but yeah, no, he doesn't look like Blake, he looks like Harry Styles. Why do I think he looks like that? But then we have the internet, and we have memory, and then internet for Husk, which isn't the best. We're coming up on that big colored section though. And then we have Veggie. I was really proud of this one. Not that. This was, I didn't know what she looked like at all. Then we have Vox. I mean, you can tell who he is. It's not a big deal. He looks fine. And then we have Rosie and her internet version. Same with Well, this is what I thought Nifty looked like. Also, you can see I left the blank side of these pages. Stupidly. I should have drawn other things. I wasn't really coloring them in. And then we have Cherry. I didn't even outline her. I kind of got bored of doing that, and this is where the cool, fully colored pages come in. I decided I wanted to draw all of the Has-Been characters that I liked. And that I liked was definitely a very big part of this because I skipped Emily and Sarah. I like Emily, she's cute, but she wasn't a top choice to draw. But anyway, we have Alistair. Ooh. I like it, but it's not my favorite. I have a favorite. I tried to draw them in my style for the first bit. That changed really quickly. We have Angel. I don't know how to draw him in my style, so I did my best, but we have Angel. I like that one. Husk, probably my second least favorite. Veggie, least favorite. I did not like how I did this one. She would have looked better if I just drew her normal, and this is where my style starts to fade out. I drew Vox, and I love how this one looks. I think this one's awesome. Still not my favorite though. We have Rosie, which I really, really like. She's probably my third favorite, and this one is my second favorite. Nifty. My favorite is actually kind of controversial. You'll see why. But we have Nifty right here. Awesome. Beautiful. I really, really like the blending on the eye. My friends love this one. And we have Cherry. I really, really like Cherry too. And Pentious, which he's not my favorite. I chose the pilot version of him because I did not notice that was the pilot and not the main show. Yeah, but we have Charlie. I love Charlie. She's our princess, our girl. We have Lucifer. I really like this one. My brother keeps saying he has a big forehead. I see it, but we're not going to talk about it. We have Adam. I'm happy with the shading on the hand. I tried my best to shade these ones really nice. And then we have Loot. I was so happy with this. I still really like it. I think the next one is one of my least favorite. Velvet. Her head's too big. It was cute in the moment, but we have Carmela Carmine. She's awesome. I still have not colored in that little triangle. Oof, annoying. And then this is my favorite. And this is why it's controversial. I don't support him, but I love his design, and I like how it's been drawn here. Don't hate on me, please. And then I drew my own OC, which she's insanely hard to draw because she is like glitch skin. I should have done Vika. Vika's 10 times easier to draw, but I couldn't get her proportions right, so yeah. We're gonna skip that. That's terrible. Oh god. There's a few iterations of Vika in here that I don't like. This was her second redesign for Vika. She has like, that was her skin, still her skin tone. I've not changed it. Sorry. And then we have this, which is Glitch with no color. She looks 10 times better. She's also a Has-Been OC. And then we have Ivy, which I don't draw ever. She's so cute, but I never draw her. I think it's because I made her like enemies with Vika, so, and Vika's my favorite, so I don't draw her often. Then I tried to draw hands like this. Terrible. Never gonna do that. I should just go back to the square method that I was doing before. And then we have Mila. She's very cute, A+, smart. I made a lot of nerdy characters. I don't do that anymore. Sometimes, but I mostly draw like very strong women characters now. This whole page is gonna get blurred out because I drew me and my friends, so it looks like us. So I don't want that out on the internet. Then I have a nose, lips. I'm happy with the teeth, not the lips. An eye. I drew a duck, slightly inspired by Rubber Duck. The pages get a little frail here. There's not a lot, but I did some shading, some pots. I tried to draw a background. I'm not great at backgrounds. Never did anything here. That's why the page is blank. And then this is the last drawing, which I didn't even finish because I didn't like it. My my sketchbooks, I didn't always finish, even if I like should have, because this is the last page. Probably should have done this before I started my next sketchbook, but I didn't. That's all right. It's okay. And then we have kind of just like a thing saying what's on each page, and the very messy pad that went under my markers. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, little surprise at the very back. We have a kitty off of a shirt that I wear. Very cute. It tore the page apart, but we have cat. But yeah, that's about it for this sketchbook. I was pretty happy with how it turned out when I first drew it, but I have a new sketchbook now and I'm much happier with the art in that one. Probably because I found my style and how I like to draw, and I'm way better at proportions now. Like, looking back at the art that I made literally 3 months ago, I don't know why, but it scars me. But this is about, actually I think it was only April when I ended it. But I had started on Christmas Eve and I ended it April 17th. That is, yeah. And that is gonna be blurred out because that is my full name. But welcome to my sketchbook tour for number 1. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.